It's a question we ask often, and guys like Tom, Luke, you might know from spending time over in Asia, but there's a lot of bikes. There's a lot of guys that don't own the bikes. So the market's big. You don't have to look very far to find market opportunity. And Tom, having spent a good bit of time in East Africa, understood that more so than I think most partners would understand if you haven't set foot on the ground there. And honestly, more so than I understood until I first saw it. And so you would then ask that question, how fast do you scale? And to be honest, when we first did our first round of debt financing, we really didn't know what the end goal was, and we still don't really know what the end goal is. But what we knew was that we want to scale where our culture doesn't get lost in the scaling. So we wanted to, we kind of measured our scale speed based on our culture and our people. That was kind of from like day one. It's about the people on both sides of the coin. And now we've kind of refined that more specifically in our growth strategy around this concept that we never will outscale the table. So Colin mentioned earlier that the goal was to get these guys around a table every week because they're not in a local church. A lot of them are not in relationship with Jesus. In a lot of the places we work, you have many different religions represented. And so the heartbeat of Pure Flow is to get guys to the table, because if we read through Jesus's life, that's where change was happening. That's where brokenness was revealed. That's where he was able to be love, light, and speak truth to people. And so our goal is to get people around the table as often as we can. So when our guys are paying off their loan over 2 years, 104 payments, that means 104 times they're getting fed spiritually and physically for 30 to 45 minutes at a table with 10 other guys. And there's no misses. So that's for 104 weeks. Again, having worked in the church before, that far outweighs a lot of the small group models that I've tried to implement. And so we love that. And so at this point, yeah, we want to scale to more markets, but we don't want to outscale the table. And in order to serve people at the table, it requires the Pure Flow team to be understanding of our core values, which is number one, is serve with purpose. And so if we outgrow our values and we outgrow the table, that's when it's our indicator, if you will, of we're outscaling the impact we want to have.